Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Double Tap, and this is Aussie Game Rants. Of course, as always, I am joined by my partners in crime, Shoxy23, say hi.
How's it going?
And Jimmy D, give him a shout out.
Ah!
Alright, well, that was a shout out, so let's talk about what we do here at Aussie Game Rants. Basically, what are we doing, Jimmy D?
We talk about games and stuff.
Yeah, and stuff, mostly Australian content in between every second week. We'll also be doing video podcast reviews, won't we, Shoxy23?
Certainly will, or we'll be pitching in for that and see how it goes.
Yes, alright, so let's go around the circle a little bit and discuss our backgrounds in gaming. So let's start with Shoxy23. What kind of games do you mostly play there?
For the most part, I got a keen interest in open world gaming, and so I've played a lot of GTA over the years, and I'm a big fan of Skyrim and Fallout 3.
So you're a big fan of open world gaming. Now, any favourite publishers? I'm guessing here Bethesda.
Yes, gotta love Bethesda.
Now, Jimmy D, you've had experience with Bethesda and open world games before, of course, haven't you? You played GTA.
Played a bit of everything, man.
Bit of everything. I love that kind of attitude. What's your background in gaming? What are your favourite games? What are the experiences you've had?
Basically, my favourites would have to be anything to do with major story-based games, anything with a core story. Gameplay's never been a real big thing for me, although in saying that, you've got to go with some gameplay.
Of course. What about those shiny graphics, though? Everyone here loves a pretty picture, let's be honest, but graphics over gameplay?
Nah, gameplay's got to be more than that. That comes down to story, the way it plays, anything like that.
Any favourites on that list there?
I'm a big fan of Square Enix, so Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts is one of my most all-time favourite games.
Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts is a winner for almost everyone. Have you ever played any of those, Shoxy23?
Yes, I've played plenty of Final Fantasies, and I played Kingdom Hearts back when it first came out on the PS2.
Fantastic, that's what I love to hear. Now, my background, obviously, big Pokemon player, recently got into competitive battling. Also, I think of myself as a collector when it comes to Pokemon, so I love a little bit of everything. I'll be doing quite a bit of Pokemon content on our show at Aussie Game Rants. As much as I love the Pokemon Company and Nintendo, I will be going on a rant in a few weeks' time about Pokemon, so stay tuned for that one. A little bit more background now. Jimmy D, you've had a bit of experience in Australia, in the games industry, working for some major retailers, haven't you?
Yeah, certain retailers that sell games, recently opened up new stores that opened collections and
Yep,
all
obviously
little statues and stuff. If anyone knows who they are, you definitely know things.
Absolutely, yep. Things is something that you would know, but I think that experience will go miles down the track, and we'll have some conversations about that. Now, let's talk about 2015, guys, right? What have been your favourite games? The games you've played the most, the games you have loved so far this year. Jimmy D, give him a shout out. Let's do it.
I quite thoroughly enjoyed getting my shit pushed in by Bloodborne. Dark Souls, anything like that. Basically, Bloodborne's probably been the most played game that I own.
Was that released 2015?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2015.
2015.
Yeah, it was
something like that. It was like early 2015. No, it was this year. It was because I got it from my lovely fiance.
Of course, from Software, the developers. About you, Shoxy23, what are some of the games that you've really loved this year?
Most of my gaming this year has either been The Witcher, Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, or Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Now, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare has been an interesting one for all three of us. We've played quite a lot of online multiplayer. Now, down the track, we'll be doing some discussion videos on co-op, couch co-op, and that kind of thing. So that game has obviously played a big part this year, and I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I love that game. Out of the COD series, that's been one of my favourites. I also had Witcher 3 this year, which is probably by far my favourite 2015 title so far. But we still have so much left to go. Now, we're hitting the tail end of this year with Christmas coming up. So what are we looking at? What are your favourite releases coming up? What is tantalising your taste buds? Shoxy23, what are you looking forward to?
Mostly Fallout 4. Been really dying for it. The day it was announced, I went and pre-ordered the Pip-Boy edition. Now, what
do you get with the Pip-Boy edition?
You get the Pip-Boy strap onto your arm.
Strap on for your arm.
I was about to say you might want to stipulate that it's
Rethink,
It's the big thing that holds your phone in it that you strap to your wrist.
Now, do you want help getting out of this hole, or do you want to keep going? Because
I'm just going to keep digging.
All right, fine. So, you're looking forward to Fallout 4. Why are you looking forward to it? What makes you want it so bad?
Just had such a good experience with Fallout 3. I've put over 300 hours into it, completed every single mission, went to every single location, played through multiple times, and from what I've seen, they've added a lot of new stuff, and it looks really interesting.
I'm very interested in the base building. Now,
Yes.
I must say I've never played a Fallout game, but I've watched you play quite a bit. I like it, but I have issues with Bethesda. I'm sure that'll come up later on.
The bugs, so many bugs.
We'll discuss that. Hopefully we'll do a Bethesda-specific podcast.
Yeah, I'll definitely have something to add to what Fallout 4 lacks compared to the originals.
And obviously we'll be doing a quickie review when that bad boy comes out. We'll do a full review as well. So Shoxy23, you'll be heading that one up. Sounds like a good time. Now, Jimmy D, what are you looking forward to in the tail end of this year? What do you got? There's a lot on this list.
Yeah, tail end, I don't really have anything that I'm majorly looking forward to. My biggest one was Batman, and I could have a fucking huge rant on the things that went wrong with that game.
I think we might have to do a Batman one.
Just freaking, dude, where's my car?
Yeah. Car or tank? That is the question. Now, look, for the tail end of this year, I think there's actually quite a few titles. Quite a few titles that have gone unnoted. Me, I'm looking forward to my Mario Tennis. Right?
Oh, yes, the Mario Tennis.
Mario Tennis, November 17 in Australia, ladies and gentlemen, as the Australian release date. I am looking forward to get my hands all over that. I'm also looking forward to a couple other games, but we'll see what comes out. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at Fallout 4, but I think that's it for the 2015 games. I think we might be dead in the water. I would like to play some Metal Gear Solid 5. What do you think about that one, Jimmy D?
Well, previously to Witcher 3 being one of the most in-depth RPGs, AAA titles, MGS has just upped that ante with all the different things that you can do.
Yep.
Different ways of entering things. You can go stealthy or you can go guns blazing. I mean,
I know you. You're going to go stealthy. I know you, Shogsy23. Guns blazing.
Guns blazing all the way.
Let's be honest. Now, my favourite feature of that, it's not quiet, and it's not having showers with quiet. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's going to be the dog, right? The dog with the knife. It puts it in its mouth, runs up to guys and slashes their throats. Come on, how can you turn a game down with that kind of finesse?
I'm just looking forward to stealing a cow.
The Fulton. I want a Fulton a sheep.
If you didn't know, there's a thing in it called the Fulton. Basically what it is you can attach anything to it and it'll take it back to Mother Base. You can attach it to a cow and you watch it go all the way up, and it's freaking hilarious.
It's looking like a good time. Now, Metal Gear Solid is, of course, out in Australia, so I'm sure plenty of you guys already have your little hands on it. Unfortunately, none of us here at Aussie Game Rants have our hands on it, but we'll be looking forward to picking that one up in due course. Now, I do want to wrap this one up. It's only an introduction video, so stay tuned for plenty more content from Aussie Game Rants. But I want to thank @Subsequent, that is her Twitter handle. She is the young lady who has designed all of our graphics here at Aussie Game Rant. She's done a fantastic job so far. Hopefully we'll be having more come in from some other suppliers soon. Also want to thank the Creative Commons group over at SoundCloud who have provided us with our little introduction jingle, and of course our team here. I want to thank you, Jimmy D, for sticking around and giving them a shout out. I want to thank you, Shogsy23, for basically getting out of bed now at midnight, but hey, some of us don't have lives. Anyway, thank you for joining us here at Aussie Game Rants for our introductory podcast. You've been fantastic. If you're out there and you like this content, make sure you give it a like. Find us on Facebook at Aussie Game Rants. Find us on Twitter at Aussie Game Rants. Email us at Aussie Game Rants. Everything Aussie Game Rants. And we'll see you next week.